morning, family. Atlas and I just arrived at our favorite store. Sadly, we are probably here at least once a week. We're at TJ Maxx. But I just wanted to take a minute and say that I'm recording this on October 15th. So today is National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day. So I just wanted to say that if you're a mama like me who has angel babies, we're thinking of you today and we're hugging you a little tighter. Yeah. With that being said, let's go head inside and see what they have in store. I know they have all their Christmas stuff out already. Just a few Halloween things. We'll see what we can find. If anything, I actually want to look for a phone mount for the car so that I don't have to rest it on my console here. Mr. Atlas is getting antsy. He wants to get out already, so we'll see you guys inside. Christmas galore, guys. If you're looking for Christmas stuff already, it's definitely the place to be.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our
finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song, and then you stood there smiling at me, as so many times before. Leave you again. You are all I want and more. It's true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you.
we are home now. We got Atlas down for a nap. He's got lunch going now. I wasn't able to really record much inside TJ Maxx because there were a lot of people in there and I didn't want to be in anybody's way, so I just did a quick walkthrough, try to show you guys a little bit of what they have. Lots of Christmas stuff. I'll show you guys quickly what we picked up. Okay, so here's our little haul. So I found this blanket and it actually shows Jack Skellington, but it is a Mickey and Minnie blanket. So it had the wrong tag on there, and the Mickey and Minnie blankets were $19.99. This one had the $16.99 tag, so I went with this one. I also picked up this cute little Mickey mug, kind of vintage looking. That was $5.99. And a couple weeks ago I broke my butter dish, so I picked up a new one. I thought this one was pretty cute. This one was $5.99. I found a phone mount. They only had a couple outside of the checkout lane, so when I actually went up to the register I saw they had a bunch more. So if this one doesn't work, I'll go ahead and take it back and try a different one. But the phone mount was $6.99. I did pick up this Clinique Moisture Surge, and this was $29.99. Then I got Michael's some jogger pants. These were $12.99, and then I got this cute little Halloween bowl. I thought it would be really cute for our Halloween week of spooky meals, and this was $9.99. And that's all we got today. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the bread started for dinner. We're gonna do some Texas Roadhouse rolls in the bread maker on the dough cycle. So you're gonna start with a 1/4 cup of warm water, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1½ tablespoons of butter, 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 3½ cups. Now the recipe says unbleached bread flour. I'm sure you can use all-purpose flour and it'll be just fine, but I do have bread flour, so that's what I'm gonna use. And last, the dry yeast. So it says 1 envelope, so I'm gonna do 2 1/4 teaspoons. Sorry guys, I lost the video, but basically after I had everything inside the insert, I went ahead and put it back into the bread maker and I just ran it on the dough cycle. Okay, we're starting on dinner tonight. We're gonna have cheeseburger, macaroni, or homemade hamburger helper, whatever you want to call it. I got this recipe from spicyperspective.com, and I will go ahead and link it down in the description box below. I don't know if I mentioned before, but we try to do low carb meals during the week, and then on the weekends we'll kind of splurge and have our comfort foods or carb cravings. So this is our comfort food meal. It's been kind of rainy today, so I think it's kind of the perfect little meal. And then we're gonna pair it with our homemade Texas Roadhouse rolls. We're gonna start off by just browning the ground beef. As we're sauteing the beef, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. We're gonna do salt. And it says a teaspoon, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and 1/4 into half a teaspoon of cayenne. I'm just gonna put a little bit because we'll have Atlas tasting it too. And then you continue to mix that around and brown your beef. Okay, now that we got our beef fully cooked, we're gonna add 12 ounces of dried macaroni noodles and 4 cups of beef broth or 4 cups of water and beef bouillon. I did the water and bouillon mixture. We're gonna stir well and cover the pan and let it simmer for 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, my noodles have been cooking for about 10 minutes now. So I'm gonna give them a good stir, and then I'm gonna add 1 cup of half and half and 2 cups of cheddar cheese. So once you got that added, then we're just gonna stir it and let it simmer for another 2 to 3 minutes until the sauce is thick and smooth. While we wait for the oven to preheat to 350 and our sauce to thicken on the noodles, I'm gonna go ahead and get our our rolls started. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of flour so that I can work with it a little bit easier. So now I'm gonna shape it into a rectangle and roll it out until it's about ½ an inch thick. All right, now that I got that rolled out, I'm gonna go ahead and just use my pizza cutter and cut them into little squares. And then once they're cut, I'm just gonna put them on a baking sheet and let them rise for 15 minutes. All right, now that we've got these on the baking sheet, we're just gonna cover them and let them rise for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna put them in the oven that is already preheated to 350 degrees and bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes. So if you wanna make the cinnamon honey butter to go along with the Texas Roadhouse rolls, you'll need 1 stick of butter softened, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of honey, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now I will link the recipe in the description box for the Cheeseburger Mac and the Roadhouse rolls in case you guys want to try any of them out. Once you take your rolls out of the oven, you're just gonna brush them with butter. I just take a stick and go over them. I don't usually cut them this small, so they're kind of ugly right now, but they'll still taste just as good. No problem. And once you get them rubbed down with butter on the top to keep them soft, they'll be ready to go. There is dinner. We've got our Cheeseburger Mac, our rolls, and the butter. So we are gonna try the Cheeseburger Mac because this is a first time recipe for us. And then we'll check back in and let you know how we like it. Is it good? Is it good?
You like that one?
You want more bread? How's dinner?
Good. Wow.
It's good.
Okay, so we are done with dinner. That definitely satisfied the comfort food craving. That was our first time trying that recipe for Cheeseburger Mac. We're gonna go ahead and close out this video so that we can get Mr. Atlas here bathed as soon as he's done eating. Thank you guys for coming back to watch our channel. If you are new or if you haven't subscribed, please like our video and subscribe to join our family. We would greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.